Baba, I don't understand all these things. Nobody taught us that all these things are bad.
Then listen to the word of God. In the book of Romans chapter 12, verse 1, I'll read it for you. It says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. Do you now see? And again in the book of Colossians chapter 1 verse 22, the Lord says He's willing to present you holy, acceptable, unreprovable, and unblameable in His sight. Are you unreprovable in His sight? Are you unreprovable? Is your own Christian life pattern not a stumbling block to other Christians and hardening the heart of unbelievers?
Baba, I think the power of God is in our midst. We are blessed in our church, and the Lord has prospered us. And the pastor, the man of God, is anointed. We are filled with the Holy Ghost, and we speak in tongues just like any other Pentecostal churches do.
Yeah. This is the time when many Christians do feel convenient speaking in tongues and still swim in lustfulness and iniquity. Various crimes are being committed in the church of God. Christ is being crucified the second time by those who claim to belong to the member of the royal family of the Lord Jesus Christ. Adulterers and fornicators pastoring the church and preaching the gospel. Seducing spirit, joining the church choristers and leading the choir. Familiar spirit leading the prayer band and agents of the devil joining the church counselors. The house of our God is filled up with people dressed up and painted like clowns and masquerades. And our so-called modern day Christian sisters waiting for the glorious appearance of our Lord Jesus Christ are as painted like Lady Jezebel of the Elijah's days. They tell God that He didn't paint them enough. Many are even bleaching their complexions to suit their lustful taste and for mere pride of life. It is therefore now becoming difficult to differentiate the believers of the Lord from the unbelievers of the world. Because the fashion and the garments of the sinners of the world are now being cherished and loved by the children of God who are called to separate themselves from the lust and the love of this rotten world. On many Sundays, the house of our God has been turned to a public hall where we can now display the latest worldly attire like a fashion parade. So the spirit of prayer is killed. The fire of evangelism is quenched, and holiness has become an abomination. Worldly preachers are preaching powerless sermons and sweet messages which make the people comfortable in their sinful lives. The word of God has said in Amos chapter 6 verse 1 that woe to them who are at ease in Zion. But the church of God is not only at ease in Zion anymore, she is now fast asleep in Zion.
Hey, hello, sweet bride.
Ah, Prince of the World, I have just finished thinking about you. You are welcome.
Bride of the Lord, a lot of things are happening in the world which are passing you by, and you need to witness and partake of the pleasures of them.
Eh?
Yes, new patterns of music and new fashions of attire. Folk music, funky music, Afrobeat, rocks, and reggae. Now, listen.
No! Prince of the World, I don't think my lord will be happy to meet me dancing to reggae and rock music. I think those music are worldly.
No, bride of the Lord. I have now modified them for Christians. We now have Jesus reggae, gospel Afrobeat, salvation rock and roll, gospel juju, fresco night instead of the popular disco night. All these and other inventions of mine are for the Christians of this end time, and they are found in various Pentecostal and gospel churches.
Prince of the World, I don't think I know about those new inventions.
Yeah. How would you know the things that are happening in the world when you stay in this conservative Christian life? I said a lot of things are passing you by unless you come out of here. Now, have you heard that I've brought new airport fashions into the church for young men and boys who are brothers in the Lord?
New haircut fashions for young men and boys?
Yes, I brought those new airport fashions right from inside the world to make them look modern, attractive, and acceptable in the world. The so-called brothers in the Lord now have airport fashions like Tyson, Sankara, V-Boot, Mandela, Arrowhead, Douglas, and Garbage. Even their ladies, they now wear modern, sophisticated air fashions that are invented right from the spirit world of my kingdom. Bride of the Lord, a lot of things are passing you by.
Prince of the World, I want you to take me into the world to experience those funs and excitements that are going on there.
No, bride of the Lord, I can't take you into the world of maximum enjoyment like this. You will look so strange among the people of the world. You need to change this flowing gown for a more fashionable and beautiful multicolored dress that are acceptable in the world.
Eh? To exchange my garment of righteousness? No, Prince of the World, I don't think I can do that. It was my Lord that redeemed me from the slave market of sin and gave me this garment of righteousness. So I don't think I can exchange it with anything. Is there any alternative to that requirement?